Exploring the lands between in Elden Ring can be a harrowing yet rewarding experience. However, if you happen to be a trash baby like me, you may find many of this game's bosses to be incredibly difficult. Thankfully, there's a way to call in some friends to help you take down these tough enemies that are blocking your path to becoming an Elden Lord. I'm Jamie Latour, and I'm going to explain how multiplayer works in Elden Ring. Now, if you've played any of From Software's previous games, then you may have a bit of an idea of how multiplayer works in Elden Ring, although there are some differences from how it's worked in the past. First of all, to be summoned into other players' worlds, you'll need an item called a Tarnish's Furled Finger. You'll get this pretty early in the game in the tutorial area. Once you have the Tarnish's Furled Finger, you can place your gold summoning sign down on the ground, and other players will be able to call you into their world as a cooperator. To summon other players yourself, you'll need an item called the Furl Calling Finger Remedy. Why is this game so obsessed with fingers? These are consumable items that you can either purchase from merchants for a number of runes, or you can craft them using earthly flowers once you buy the crafting kit from this Santa Claus looking guy over at the Church of Ella. You can have 2 other players active at once in your world, which should help you survive against the various soldiers and monkey men that you'll encounter. Normally, when you use a Furl Calling Finger Remedy, you'll see the signs of any hot, single tarnishes in your area that are looking for some jolly cooperation. If you want to find the sign of someone in particular, like a friend, a co-worker, or your Aunt Helen, you can set a multiplayer password from the multiplayer menu. This will make it so you can only summon and be summoned by other players with the same password as you. You could also make a group password if you want to link up with people from within a specific group. There are also these little statues called martyr effigies that you'll usually find close to a boss fight. These gather up a bunch of nearby summoning signs into a unified pool. You can interact with this statue to see all of the available summoning signs and add yourself to this pool by using an item called a small golden effigy. Now, Elden Ring has a few ground rules and restrictions when it comes to its multiplayer. You cannot use mounts or spirits while you have co-op players present, or have been summoned as a co-op phantom. So sadly, that means you can't all go riding around like one big horse posse like this is Red Dead or something. Summoned phantoms will only have half of the flask charges that they have in their world. When you venture out too far with other players, you'll run into these fog walls that will block off certain parts of the world, so you can't all explore the entirety of the lands between all at once. When you defeat a boss, all of the current co-op players get kicked out of your world and return to where they came from. Finally, be cautious when you summon phantoms, because having a co-op buddy around will make you more likely to be invaded by red, hostile players looking for some PvP. One other thing to keep in mind is that, like in previous Souls games, you could put messages on the ground that could offer hints to other players about the horrors that await them ahead by using preset words and message templates. To make your own messages, you'll need the Tarnish's Wizened Finger, which you'll pick up inside of the Chapel of Anticipation. As for what you should write, you could tell others about some amazing treasure that lies ahead, or you could be like 99% of players and tell people to jump off a cliff. With this information, you're now ready to help both friends and strangers alike survive Elden Ring's boss fights. Which is great, because I've been playing this game for around 25 hours, and I still haven't beaten Margit the Fell Omen. So really, I need all of your help. Please, help me, dear God, help me. I am so bad at this game, but I love it so much. Am I a masochist? For more Elden Ring news and guides, check out thegamer.com. Thanks for watching. Now pray for me as I attempt to beat Margit for the 32nd time. God damn it!